Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Can you hear me? Fine. So let me share my screen. So everyone started working on this and completed this phase two activities or not? Everyone started working on it. Please try to complete it and let me know if there is any questions or else any concerns too. Okay. Let me know once it is visible to you, my screen. Started sharing my screen. If it is visible, please let me know. Visible, right? So I will ask you a few questions. Okay. Let me know if it is clear or else. Okay. Maybe if you have any concerns also, I'm ready to explain. Do you know how to create this table? In the right hand side, in the data view bar, underscore measures. Do you know how to get this option? You're able to see something like a measure symbol, right? Do you know how to create it? We discussed it. I'm just asking randomly these questions. You are aware of it or else you want me to showcase. That's it. Simple. This measure table. So what is the use of this measure table, which you are observing all our measures, how to get created? This one. You are aware? Not aware. Simple questions, right? If you know, well and good. If you're not aware, maybe if you forget, I will quickly showcase to you how to get this. These are all tables. See here, city table, customer category table, date table is a new table, calculated table, and so on, right? So why this measure table I have created? So for my quick access, so these are all the dedicated measures as per the business logics that we have implemented. So these measures are get stored in different tables because measures are movable. It is movable from one table to another table. As a quick glance, I want to see what are the measures that I have created. So that's why I have created a dedicatedly for a measure table. To get this done, how to create it? How to create a measure table? So what I did, I just created an enter data with a blank information. I don't have any data, column or else something. I just created a blank enter data. Okay, load it, load it. It's a separate table, right? Enter data. I haven't added any columns. I just trying to create one some blank table. Okay, it's loading. So once it get loaded, it will be visible to in the form of a table. See here, measure underscore R with no information. We don't have any info, blank, completely blank. So to get it stored, all the measures which are available in this table to this measure underscore R. Okay, we have to move. These are all measures to this table. Okay, how to do that? Individually, measure by measure, we can move it. Select it and home table currently underscore measure. I want to move this to the measure underscore R. So see here, it's moved. Like that, one by one, we can move one by one by selecting each and every measure. We can move to the other tables. But is there any option to move all the measures to this table? Can someone please help me? Is there any option? There is no option to revert back to older versions. I will tell you that later. First, let me complete this. Later, we have to uninstall the software and we have to do that. Can you please help me? How to move all these measures instead of one by one? I want to move all the measures to this measure table. How to do that? Simple questions only. Good. You have to navigate to the model view. It will not work on these two tabs. See here, report tab, we cannot select all together. See here, one selection only at a time. One selection only. Suppose if I navigate to the model view by using control button or else a shift button, we can select all the measures. See here. You're able to see all the measures selected. Now I can move these measures to this table. So in real time, right? In this way I will work. Okay. I will not do that individually one by one. So that's why I automatically see here. This is again converted to a table. You're able to see, right? Table underscore M. But there is no info. Nothing. Blank only. So to convert it in the form of a calculator symbol instead of a table icon, I want to convert it as a calculated calculator symbol. Okay. Just try to delete it. Column one is no use, right? Just try to right click, delete from the model. That's it. It will be get converted to an calculator icon. Okay. Because we are storing all measures, right? Automatically, if you are storing all the measures in particular dedicated table, the icon will be get converted to an calculator. Okay, this is the approach. I hope maybe if somebody forget or else something, I just given a quick recap. Hope it will be helpful to you. Delete it, not required. Fine. So as I said, committed. We will discuss today's topic as a part of an agenda, how we are going to schedule the report. Okay, by using, I said, right, there are some gateway connections. We will discuss that part. And another one is usage metrics. So in the Power BI services level, suppose if I share a report with you, whether you are checking the report or not, as a developer, I need to know that, right? I have to get to know whether you are checking my report or not because it's a hard work. So how many times you are checking my report? Okay. Okay, which page you are more concentrating and which KPI? That particular analysis, I'm interested. Okay, as a developer, I just want to check it. So how can we get to know that analysis? So these topics we will discuss. And before that, anybody tried this one? Drill through. You created this sheet and implemented this dynamic title. Yes, no. Dynamic title. This one. Anybody created dynamic titling? Created, not created. Simple. I'm not asking bigger questions, right? No. See here, what is the use of this dynamic title? So whenever if my customer have to navigate from drill through from this page, gift store to this detailed view of information, you can see that title. So yes, I'm in the gift store. That is my category. And these are all the day-to-day activities, day-to-day sales and quantity, total orders and average quantity. Like that, if you're observing, state province name also have added in the drill through part. You can see something like a drill through. See this. Whenever if I'm trying to uncover, you can see the drill through. If you can use a drill through from this page to this drill through, is the title is coming. Where is the title? Got it? Understood or not understood? Suppose if I'm trying to navigate customer category name, my title is getting up here. Supermarket means supermarket. See here, supermarket. And like that, I have to get it up here, this one also, right? A state province. Maybe I'm just trying to select New Jersey. New Jersey data. I want to see the New Jersey day to day total sales, total quantity. So how can we get to know this is the New Jersey data? Maybe if you can expand as per the customer name, it is there. It's agree with that. But where is that option? I want to give it as a proper title, right? Understood or not understood? Please tell me. Correct? Agree, right? See here, this is all in the data level I can easily identify based on the customer name. But what about the title? Where is the title? Why it is missing? Correct? So these are all like questions. So I got this question from one of the participants. She asked me. So whenever she is trying to navigate from this page to this drill through, where is the I'm not able to see the title. How can we get it? It's very simple. So what I have used, whatever as per the selected value, only customer category name I have added. Okay, customer category name field only added. So I haven't added another table, another table field state province name. So I'm selecting here But this particular state province name, I haven't added. So that's why you are getting only customer category name related dynamic title only. Got it? Got it? Suppose, example, if you can try to add with an and condition. So maybe just try to add, maybe see here, selected value of, if you're observing this measure, a dedicated measure, selected value of customer category name, comma, alternative result I'm going to pass with all categories, all categories, all categories. Okay, all categories. That is an alternative representation, text value. And see here, this is important. And another one, that is state province, selected value of whatever I'm trying to select from the state province. I want to display that information to selected value of state province table, province name, right? Province name. Okay, province name. Alternative, I'll just try to provide it as an all states. Okay, that is my alternative. Validate it, validate. Now we can just try to use, already I have used this dynamic matrix in my, in this part. See here, if you can try to select something, maybe California, right click, drill through, you can see it, all categories available. Okay, California data selected. Understood? Maybe I'll just try to give a comma separator. Let me add it. Space is fine. All categories selected, validated, validated. So now I can drill through the data based on the corporate means. I can see the corporate information, corporate for all states, all states. I don't have any filtration. Maybe I want to see the statistics for state, exclusively one particular state, Florida. I can see the states, Florida related, all categories selected, Florida state. So in this way, we can try to showcase the dynamic title. Okay, is that clear to everyone now? Is that clear? Yes. Yes, tell me.
So you said that all category selected field should be, selected for each and every uh, measures, whatever we
Correct.
write.
For all the categories selected and the state we have used Florida. So this is the Florida state related information. Maybe from here, from this part, I want to navigate still maybe one particular criteria. Like example, novelty shop. This is novelty shop, Florida statistics. Okay. This particular category, novelty shop, Florida state. I can select it from here, or we can drill through the information from this page to this, your detailed page. Got it?
Yes.
So previously, I haven't added state related, so that we are observing whenever if I'm using the drill through mechanism, you are seeing only the customer category name only. Suppose I have added the field state province on the drill through. I want to see the statistics for the state information. So what I did, I have used an ampersand uncondition, selected value of this particular column, state province name. Suppose if I haven't selected any state province, I want to display the alternative result as an all states. Suppose if I'm not selecting any category, I want to display the alternative result as an all categories available or selected. Got it? That's the
Yes.
reference. Yes.
I wanted to ask you one more thing for
Tell me.
particular graph when we represent in the report table. So is it like we have to go to particular whatever diagrams are there, we need to insert those things, or it is like as per the requirement of the client
As
we have?
first of all, our we have to focus on the requirement. So we have to get the requirements from the customer. They will provide you in the complete, in a detailed documentation, like business requirement document. I mean,
Okay.
technical name. From that, if they are providing what are the visuals that we have to make use of it, if they are providing that details, we have to use those charts only. Okay. We don't have any other options to use, or else there is no free hand to make use of different charts and we can try to different usage and all. We have to go with the flow as per the document. If they're not coming up with what type of charts that we want to visualize, that is up to us. First, we have to analyze whether it is meeting their business requirement, whether they are going to take some decisions or not. We have to check it first. Okay. Once, yes, if it is giving some valuable insight, we have to present to the customer and we have to tell them, okay, that's why I'm using this chart. So it is giving some value added to your business. So current value, total sales I'm reporting. Suppose maybe as per the sales discount with 8%, this is the value. So I'm trying to visualize in both by using a line chart. So they will come up, why you are using a line chart? Why can't we use some other charts? We have to tell that also. So if I'm using the line chart, it is not a cluster. Other than that, it's not a right way. See here, something like a bar, stacked bar. It's very difficult to take some decisions. And also I'm getting something like a hierarchy vertically. See this. Okay. These are all the things we have to convey that to the business user whenever, if you're trying to present in the meetings. Okay. So we have to align with them. Okay, whenever you are trying to derive some insight, and also we have to justify why you have used that visual. If it is, I mean, if they are not having any idea, and also they will not aware what is this mechanisms. Okay, they want to see the detailed level. So how we can try to navigate it. So we have to explain it. So here also, if you're observing, I have provided a detailed view. So as of now, you're observing the summarized data for the state, California. Maybe you want to see the detailed analysis. We have an inbuilt feature that is drill through. So whenever if you're trying to select, you can see the novelty shop category. That is novelty shop I have selected, and the state is California stats. So like that, we have to convey that in that presentations. And here also I have provided some states, I mean slices part. Maybe if they want to see the detailed statistics based on the selection of date, they can try to navigate. So these are all the things we have to explain. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Any other queries? Others? Please try this one and let me know if you have still any questions on this. So assume that I already published my report in my services part. See this? In Power BI services, I have published this report and it is available here. Where not in my workspace. It's available in Synapse Analytics. I have created a dedicated workspace. And also if you're observing something like there is a diamond symbol, right? A diamond symbol, and here we don't have any diamond symbol. You're observing, right? I'm expecting some answers too, which is very important. There is some diamond symbol, and here there is no diamond symbol. What is the difference between these two? This is the premium content. So we can enhance auto scale is there. Okay, the data, maybe my data set size is very huge and I want to get it as an auto scale automatically. Okay, the size of this content and the data space, it will automatically perform it. And here Synapse Analytics, which we don't have any diamond, which is nothing but a pro. So they will come up with a limited space. As I said, by default, what is the size of the workspace? We discussed it. What is the size of each and every workspace? These are the workspaces, right? What is the default workspace size? Answers, please. If you are aware, answer, or else you tell me that I don't know. Good. 10 GB. That's what we discussed. Where it is available, I want to see that. So you can go here, workspace settings. You can see that information. Here, okay, here, or very simply what I will do in the sense, here we have a settings. Manage group storage. You can see it here also, 10 GB. That's what we discussed. So whenever if you're trying to create a workspace, right, a new workspace, see here, it's very simple. Once you enroll for the pro license, it's not works for the free license. Once you activate it for the pro, license type is pro, we can start creating the workspace. Okay, new workspace, I'll just try to give something like batch 68. I'm just creating it very quickly, okay? Domain type is a preview. As of now, still not added. Okay, it's still a preview. It's not added or else general availability is not available now. So it's still a preview, domain. So here we can try to configure. See this? License mode. Is that a pro, trial or premium per user? Pro license, as I said, it's charging around $9.99. Trial, currently I'm using the trial release, which is an 60 days trial. I can go with this for 60 days. After that, I have to enable any one of it, either the pro or else premium per user. So premium per user license cost is around $20 per month per user, single user, $20 per month per user. What is the difference? Maybe we'll get this question. What is the difference between these two? Pro license, okay, if you are using a, if you are enable the pro license, we will get the limited, like a subscriptions, right? Netflix subscriptions. If you have a 2 laptops, some charges are there. 3 laptops if you want to use along with the TV, some charges are different. Like a pro license, we will get the limited storage, that is 10 GB. If you want to upgrade, there is some, okay, we have to send an email and there is no auto scale activity. And also AI visualizations, AI artificial intelligence visualizations are not enabled. Okay. And if you're trying to use the premium per user license, okay, it's having something like extended capabilities like a data mart creation, advanced features on the services, data flows, and also we can try to work on the Microsoft Fabrics as well. And AI visualizations are inbuilt here, capability part, premium per user capacity, okay, which is around $20 per month per user. And this is for $9.99 per month per user. Okay, the charges. And what about this premium capacity? Premium capacity, as we already discussed, $4,999 per month. Okay, it's a huge charge. And it is not based on each and every individual user, it's complete organization level. Organization level, premium capacity. Okay, it is not an individual level. Okay, complete organization, if they're using this product, the charges are $4,999, around 1.2 lakhs INR it is coming. Okay, the charges, the service charges. An embedded license is something like, maybe if the organization is using Azure environment, okay, we can embed our report onto the Azure environment. So that feature is also available. It's charging around $735 per month, not an individual user wise, based on the resource group and subscription. And Fabric capacity is the latest one. As I said, right, it's still a preview features. If you want to enable the Fabric capacitor, which is an auto scaling activity on the data level and data warehouse part, we can enable this. Still, this costing is not released. Still, the cost for this not released by Microsoft. Maybe by end of the year, we will get the cost for this Fabric capacity. Most of the organizations, any organization mostly, they can make use of either the pro license or premium per user. If for complete organization level they are using, they can go with the premium capacity too. These three are the regular license capabilities, usage part, pro, premium per user, premium capacity. Okay. So as I said, okay, if I'm trying to enable for premium per user, I want to see the auto scaling of my workspace. Okay, by default, it is in 10 GB. I want to enable it as an auto scaling of my workspace. Okay, maybe I don't want to get any alert. I want to get the space of my workspace as higher. Okay, after 10 GB space completed. I can enable the premium per user, and here I can configure not a smaller data set storage, larger data set. I can try to enable this, select this large data set storage format. Try to apply it. You can see a diamond symbol here. You can see it. Are you able to see? You're observing, right? Able to see, right? So see this here. Batch 68 diamond symbol, premium per user content. So currently this Synapse Analytics is a pro. I'll just try to configure manually. Okay, manually this settings. Let me check here. Here we can configure it. Premium per user, premium. Currently it is a pro. Premium per user, larger data set storage format, apply it. So we can get, this is also a premium capacitor. Okay, we can get a diamond symbol for this. Able to say that? Important. The difference between the pro workspace and the premium per workspace, important for us. Okay, it's a having many features. Premium per user is having inbuilt features are there like a AI based, and also workspace auto scaling is there. Many inbuilt features are there if you're moving on, configured with premium per user. So some organizations, I'll just try to convey this also. Some organizations, they can have their own admin team, BI admin team, business intelligence admin team. They can do these activities for us. If there is no administration team, we have to do it on our own. We have to configure. Currently, in one of the projects which I'm currently working on, I'm not an admin. There isn't dedicated admin for this, these activities. So they can do it for me. So they can create a workspace, they can provide auto scaling activity, and also inbuilt features will be get enabled. Okay, if I'm a developer for the complete project development, like administrator, they can add it as an alternate, another administrator. Okay, accessing part. So I will not do any activity like creating the workspace and auto scaling part. Okay, checking the who are the users and all. So they can do it. Okay, as a separate admin team, they can perform those activities. Okay, we'll just try to publish the report. We have to publish into the workspaces dedicated, or else whatever the workspace access that we got it, we have to publish into the workspaces only. If there is no admin team, we have to perform these activities. Okay, important, please remember. Fine, you said something like, how can we automate our publisher report? So this is my report, and this is a data set. Sales statistic analysis is my report. I can open it. I can see the values too. Okay, the data visualizations too. So how can we automate it? Very important. This activity also, if there is an administrator team, they can install the gateways in some dedicated servers. Windows server only it will work, not on some other environments, Linux machines or something. It will work only at the Windows application, Windows server. So there is a tool or else a separate software name called Gateway Connections. Okay, if you want to automate our report, the publish report under the Power BI services, we have a software, a dedicated software name called Gateway Management. So where it is, just like a Power BI desktop, how we get it installed? See here, we can see something like a option name called download, right? Just try to open it. We can see something like a gateways. Power BI desktop, we already downloaded. Gateways, just try to select it. Select it. So there are two types of gateways. One is standard mode. If you're observing the on-premises, which is nothing but a standard mode. And the another one is personal mode. So I'll just have a question. As a developer, are we going to see the analysis on our own? Like example, right? You are a developer. You want to see only your reports, like you don't want to share it with others. Is that what we are going to do? Or else we are going to share the reports with others, like a business users. As a developer, we are going to publish and provide an access to the customer. Agree with that statement? Yes or no? We have to share the reports to the customers. We are not going to create for ourselves. The report development, we will not do it. Correct? So here, there are two types of gateway. Personal gateway, the name itself is indicating personal gateway for our report analysis and our own analysis. So we are going to install that particular software local. That means our local missions. Okay, we will not use it on the some different servers where my other users are also can participate and they can configure. So two types of modes. One is standard mode, which is an on-premises gateway. Another one is a personal mode. This is both are softwares only. We have to download it. Okay, just try to select it. These exe file. See here, gateway install.exe. Even we can try to select the personal mode. Personal mode, the name itself is indicating on our local missions we are going to install. Okay, in the same mission we are going to install. On this standard mode, we are going to install the gateways in some dedicated server. Some example, I have completed my report development with a team. I have completed my report development with a team. Okay. And I want to get my data refresh daily basis at 8:30. Example 8:30 today. Okay. And I am not available. Okay. Maybe I'm in late. My team member have to check whether the report has been scheduled, the scheduled report has been refreshed or not. So I want to provide an access, right? Correct? If I install that gateway in my personal laptop and it is closed, I have closed my laptop. Can check the report whether it is refreshed or not? General questions only. If I close my laptop and install the software in my personal machine, can he check the report? Yes, no. He or she, whoever. If you install this software in your local machine, he is able to check your report. No. So that is the meaning, personal mode. Okay, you are trying to install this particular exe file, on-premises file on your local machine. Maybe your team member, he don't have an access because it's a switched off, and also it is not online. Okay, it's going to be an offline because your laptop completely it is in switch off mode. And if you're observing the standard mode, so the Windows server, which is in 24/7 up and running, and we can provide an access to the team member in our options too. So he can check and see the results of it, whether the data refresh has been happened properly or not. Okay, that is the meaning. So in real time, right, we will not use this personal gateways. Personal gateway, the name itself is indicating personal gateways, we will not use it. We will use standard gateways only, this particular software, not this. Okay. Please observe this one only, standard gateways only, not our personal gateways. So I'm just trying to save it on my desktop. Okay, though I don't have a virtual, I mean like a Windows server, I'll just try to show you the how the functionality. Okay, I'll just try to showcase to you how it will be, look and feel. The similar way we have to do it on the Windows server too. If there is no admin team, BA team, we have to do this installation in some dedicated server and we have to configure the data sources to get it refreshed. Okay. Do you want me to share this link? Here. Gateways. Fine. It's still going on. So I already installed the software. Let me see. Gateway. You're observing, right? I have installed both on-premises data gateway, personal mode. You can see something like with the bracket personal, on-premises data gateway. I don't have any bracket. This is my standard mode. Okay, I have installed both of this exe file. So how it looks like. So see here, first I will showcase you the data gateway. Select it, exe file, select it. This is the one. You're able to see, right? You can see this option. It's a separate application, on-premises data gateway without any bracket. If you're observing, that is standard mode. Okay, which is an we can install on the Windows server, a dedicated Windows server, which is up and running. So this application also, this software is also will get like a 3 months wise, we will get some updates. There is some releases too. So gateway version currently October is available. Okay, latest version is available. So if you can install this, I can use the latest October 2022, not 2023. Latest is still available. Okay. So there are some updates too on the gateway part, like how many accessing we can try to provide, what are the data sources and all. So rare condition only we will focus on this, but gateway management, this particular software is for data refreshes and scheduling part. Okay. So which one we are going to use? On-premises data gateways only. So it will ask us to sign up. See here, the status part. We have to sign up with our credentials. The same credentials which we have used here. This is my credentials, right? We have to provide the same credentials, not others. Our Gmails, Yahoo, it will not work, okay? We have to add the same email ID which you have published, okay, your reports under the services, Power BI Cloud. Sign up. Next. Try to provide the details like password, and it will ask you maybe the text. We have to provide it. Gateway not found. Please try to reconfigure. 1 second. Registering a new gateway. It's not found. Maybe I have installed last time. Let's see. Standard. I'm just giving some name like a standard gateway. Asking recovery key. So with my user, right, sign in credentials, I'm just trying to enter my user ID, email ID, and I'm just trying to configure. So if you're observing the gateway standard gateway, the name of the gateway standard gateway is online and ready to be used. Simple. You have to install the software, that exe file, and you have to add your email ID, provide the details. That is the gateway name. I have provided the standard gateway. And for remember the password, right? I have just provide the recovery key. Okay, the recovery, I have my passwords. I have added the details, and just you will get it as a window with the gateway standard gateway is online and up and ready. So we can start working on this. So once you turn on it, so you don't close this. Okay, don't close this application. So even if you are install this application in the some dedicated server, don't close it. You just try to keep it somewhere. Okay, in the virtual machines, the Windows machines, don't close this window. Okay, this dialog. If you close means your gateway will go offline. So that's why we are going to install in some dedicated server. Okay, we can try to just note with the notepad, don't close this on premises gateway, something like that, a kind of an alert. So server access we will give to multiple peoples, multiple other teams. Other teams also they can access this Windows server. We'll just try to give a notification, something like, don't close this application. Maybe we'll just try to hide it or else somewhere. Place it. So once this gateway is online, right? Just try to observe in your report part. I have to configure state sales statistic analysis report is there. Sales statistic analysis dataset. Dataset level, I'm going to configure it. So see here, dataset, settings, click on the settings, gateway and cloud connection. So you can observe here, standard gateway. So I have to configure the standard gateway, which is the software here too. The data source configurations. I have to configure, select it, select, configure it. So this is my source system. See here, SQL server, this is my server details. Okay, and this is my database, sales data importers is my database. Add to the gateway, add it to the current gateway. Connection name, we have to provide the details. Sales analysis. Authentication method, I'm using the basic, or else Windows also, maybe the configuration part, Windows authentication, authentication, open authentication. So we can make use of any one of it. Okay. Basic, you have to provide this username and password. Okay, basic username of your credentials. And Windows authentication, how you are trying to log in your machine. The Windows authentication method we have to sign up. And currently, authentication, open authentication 2.4, I'm just trying to provide it. Okay, add it. Okay, create your connection. I don't want to test the connection. I'll just try to configure it. Organization level and sign it. That's it. Unable to connect. 1 second. I just signed up with my user. Okay. So if you're observing this, see here, standard gateway running on this laptop. Currently, it is running on my machine. Okay. Here we have to configure with our sales analysis. Apply, apply. So it's going to be an online now. So if you're observing the backend application, on-premises data gateway is just added as a gateway name, that is a standard gateway, and I have configured with my details, and it is up and running in my laptop. And this is the name I have provided, sales analysis. So from here, we can try to configure. So see this, some credentials are not, maybe I just try to check the credentials too. I'm in the lineage path, just try to cross check. Everything is fine only. 1 second. So we can see the connection statuses by selecting these lineage bars. So how the pass data is getting flowed. Okay. So how many tables we have used from what is the source system? So see here, gateway I have configured to my database, and the data refreshes are going to happen here, dataset refreshes. And the report I have prepared one report and one dashboard. Sales metric. Yesterday I have prepared a sales metric, which is one dashboard. Okay. So we can just cross verify. So one level to the another level. So the lineage part is something like, so what is the source? So from where you are picking. So whether the data source has been configured to this currently extracted or else connected tables or not. And after that, we can cross-check the report, how many reports are there. Okay. And finally, whether if you prepare the dashboard or not, we can try to check. Okay, this is the kind of a lineage part from one end to the another end for this report development, sales server, statistic. Like that, if you want to cross-verify for other reports, we can see this. I mean, like a hierarchy, lineage path from the source to the destination, how it has been get connected, what is the flow. Okay, if you prepared any report, multiple reports means we can see the multiple reports too. As of now, one report I have prepared, I can see the sales statistic analysis, one report only. Okay, fine. So do you want me to showcase how we can try to configure this personal gateway? Yes, no. You want me to showcase one more time, or else is this clear? You have to get notification something like a ready. That means it's an up and online. Okay. Maybe if you have some other, if anybody connected to SQL Server database, I will showcase to you. So somebody, any volunteer is there, I can showcase because I already completed, right, this activity. If anybody volunteer, you can just share your screen so that I can guide it accordingly. Simple activity. This is the one they are going to do. We have to provide the credentials, database credentials. And once this once the software, right, the on-premises gateway, which is up and running, we have to process it. We have to provide the data set details. Okay, sales server details and your source details we have to add, and then we can schedule the report. Let me showcase that. Schedule the report to the processing part. How I'm going to schedule it. See here. See here. Settings. So once you configure, once it is up and running, see here there is a tick mark, blue color. As of now, manually I'm refreshing this gateways, right? Manually, my report is running. Manually, it is again status of like on completed. I want to get it as an automated way. Maybe at 8:30, I'm going to schedule my report. Okay, 8:30. So here we can try to refresh our report. Enable it, daily frequency or else weekly frequency. So we can configure two ways. Either it is a daily refreshes or weekly refreshes. Suppose I want to refresh on daily basis at some particular time, like 8:30 I said, right? Just try to add the timer here, 8:30. So 30 minutes of interval we can try to configure to get our data refreshes. Okay, 30 minutes. So 30, 8:30. Maybe another scheduling it. Okay, 9 a.m. So maybe if there is any failure on the data refreshes, I want to send a notification email. So I'm just trying to add the contacts too. So I will add myself. Maybe I'll just try to add my team member. Okay, 2 members. Applied. Suppose if there is any failure, I want to get it as a notification. So I'm just trying to add two contacts. Okay, so that I can get a alert message if there is any failure only. Okay, not for success. If there is any failure on the dataset configuration or else some failure happen on the scheduler, okay, due to maybe some Windows Server mission has been restarted, okay, schedule refresh runtime or else a patchwork. If it is happened, we will get some notification because your complete system is going to offline. So that we will get some notification and then we can reschedule it after some time, right after the completion of that activity. So to get this notification, I just added some mail edits to this. So this activity also we have to perform if there is no admin team. Okay. So this is one way, okay, which I have used. The gateway name is which one? Is that a personal gateway or as enterprise gateway? I don't have an Windows server to showcase to you, but the process is the same process which I have applied. Do you want me to showcase the personal gateway, how it looks like? Yes, no, you can tell me quickly. See here, same operation, personal gateway. Personal gateway. Just try to select it. I have showcased you how to download it. Status, you can see the same window, right? On-premises data gateway. In bracket, we can see something like a personal window. So this software, you are not going to install in some Windows server. You are going to install on your local mission, your personal missions. First of all, we will not design our reports for ourselves, right? If you are a business owner, we can design our own. But if you're a developer, you can't design the reports on your personal. So I'll just try to show you the functionality part. Okay, status. Sign up. Try to enter your email ID. Enter. Provide the details and configure with your email ID. Okay. So that this on-premises gateway is going to be an up and running, ready to use and online. You can get that notification too. You can see it here. You're able to see. You're able to see it or not. The gateway is online and ready to use. So you can start utilizing this personal mode also. Okay. Just try to refresh it. Refresh. Workspace. Data set. Where we are going to apply this? Is that in the security part or else settings part? Is that gateway configuration is available at the security or else the settings? You can tell me quickly. Important question. Where we are going to configure the gateways? Is that in the security or else a setting? Settings only. Security, no. Security is where row level security you can perform, not this gateway connections. Okay. Settings. So here, gateways and cloud. If you're observing, there is other than the standard gateway, just enable the personal gateway too. So see here, personal gateway. So you can just try to select it. Select it. I want to configure my personal gateway, not the standard. So just to select it. And the map analysis I just provided as a sales analysis is my details. And here we have to configure on cloud connection, apply it. And here we have to configure because we changed the connection, right? Personal gateway. Try to configure it. Try to configure the same details. So my database is sales data importers, and I will use the authentication method or Windows without any, I mean, providing any details. My current Windows authentication. And if it is the data source, privacy settings is organizational means organization or else private means private. I just try to showcase within none. Okay, no privacy settings. Sign up. Sign in. So your source credentials has been updated. Okay, you have been added. your server details here. Okay, the data sets has been added. Now we can try to refresh our data set as per the time, 8:30, 9 o'clock. Apply it. Okay, so here on this refresh runtime, please remember each and every 30 minutes of interval frequency is 30 minutes interval. Maybe we'll get a question like, can we schedule our reports on each 15 intervals of time? No, 15 minutes interval. We cannot schedule it. 30 minutes interval only we have. Okay. Maybe we don't have an option like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We can schedule either zeroth hour, that zeroth interval, or every 30 minutes of interval we can try to configure. Okay, not more than that. Maybe I want to refresh it at each and every half an hourly basis means I can add the times here. 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9, or else maybe 9:30 I'm going to add it, and so on. We can add it in this way. Got it? Is that clear? This is the process to configure source system. Where do you check it? So you said something like a failure notification, you'll get it right. But I just want to cross verify whether the reports has been refreshed or not. So this information is available. Next refresh is at today, 8:30 a.m. And if you want to cross check, here the refresh history is there. On demand is something like manually, if you refreshed, we can see this on demand. If it is an automated, currently I have scheduled that 8:30 automated. I can get the schedule type as scheduled one. Here, the type part, we can get it as a scheduled at this today's date and how much time it has been taken to refresh, start time and end time, and what is the status. Whether it's completed means completed. If there is any failure with message we can receive. So just now it is started. If you're observing 8:30 I have scheduled, just now let's get started. Please wait, we can see the status too. Okay. Whether this is going to be success or failure. 8:30 only, right? Fine. See here. Sales statistical analysis, data set, refresh runtime. Last time when I have refreshed manually, that is 17:10, that is yesterday. And today I have scheduled at 8:30. So it gets started now. Okay, it will take some time. We will get when is the next scheduled interval, next refresh runtime. Okay. Is this process is clear to you? Both I have explained. Personal gateway and the enterprise gateway, that is a standard gateway. Is that clear to you? But which one we are going to use it in the real time? Is that a personal gateway or else enterprise gateway? Answers, please. Are we going to use in real time, in our real world? Is that going to be a standard or else personal? Sorry. Responses, please. Standard gate only. Okay. In the interview part also, if someone will ask you which one we are going to use, means don't convey that personal gateway, convey something like standard mode. So maybe you'll get a question like, what is the difference means? Standard gateway, me and my team members will, simple words, okay? Me and my team members will get an access. If it is a personal gateway, it is for on your own. You are going to install anywhere locally. You have one, that means you can have only your access. And if I'm using a standard mode, I can give an access to my, we have an access, other team members also will check, okay, the refresh. But if it is a personal mode, other team members, they will not able to access your mission personally. Okay. So these are the limitations and advantages we can say. Okay, personal gateway and standard mode. Try to convey one or two examples, okay, not more than that. Otherwise, it is going to be theory. Okay. And personal gateways we can install in our local laptops. Standard gateways we are going to install in dedicated Windows server. Just want to check it whether this has been run or not. 18th, still not. This backend is going on. Next refresh today only. We will get some status. We'll wait. We will not get it as an on demand. We will get it as a scheduled one. Maybe in the back end, right? It's a cloud. This is getting run. We will get some status. We'll wait. And in the meantime, another concept, another one. Assume that you have provided access to this report, sales statistical analysis, but you want to check whether the report has been checked by the customer or not. You want to observe how many times he is checking on which page he is concentrating more. To get this analysis, we will call this analysis as, and first of all, we will call this analysis as usage metrics. Okay, user usage metrics. So where it is available. So see here, this is the report, right? Once you can try to select this horizontal dots button, ellipse button, you can see something like view usage metrics report. Okay, select it, select it. So backend, what it will do in this is, as we have the owner of this report as a developer, we can see that analysis, the complete analysis, which page they're concentrating, how many reports are there. These are all analysis we can observe. Click on this view usage metrics. Click on this. This is the folder format, which you are currently observing the folder format. Like, what is the distribution method, how you share. By the workspace access, I have provided the access. And which platform he is using, whether he is using the mobile app or else web application. Okay, we have to open it and we have to cross check. This is the world usage metric layout. Suppose if you can turn on this is the latest feature. If you can turn on this feature, right, automatically Power BI, okay, the automated AI palette engine will prepare a report for you. Okay, this is the older way to see the analysis, how many times the report has been viewed and who is the user. And recently, Microsoft Power BI team, they have added new usage report on. So once it is ready, your report is ready, you can just select it. You can select it. So it will be get prepared with multiple pages. Report usage, how many times the report has been used. You can see the statistics, something like 17 times. Report page views, 15 times. Unique user, that means only my user only. My user, I haven't provided any access to others. One user. A report open trend, 225.0%. How many number of users? Only one user. And how many times means 17 times. Suppose if you provide an access to multiple users, we can see their email IDs and how many times the report opens and what is the views total pitch. Okay, the statistics we can observe here. And the distribution list, previously, if you're observing the kind of blank info, you can see what is the web wise or else maybe the distribution channel wise, workspace wise. We can see that information too. Like web wise, how many percentage, and mobile application wise, how many times the report has been opened. That statistics we can view it here. Just a kind of a report development only. So automatically, I haven't prepared this report. This report has been automatically generated. Okay. And along with the report usage, report performance. Click on this. So you can see that some information like what is the which level, like which either they are using the Edge versions or as the Chrome releases. We can see those statistics too. And which page they're primarily focusing. Okay, daily performance wise, we can see it. And 7 days analysis wise, we can observe the statistics. So this complete analysis is related to our references only. This is not a report that we are going to share it to someone. Okay. And what are the report list from that workspace? So how many reports are there in that workspace? Synapse Analytics. So those are all the report analysis we can observe here. List of reports. So here the three are active reports. So regularly I'm opening sales statistics and RLS. 2 days back I have opened. Yesterday I have opened dynamic RLS too. So I can see these are the views, total number of views. And anyway, it's an one unique user, one user only. Got it? So this complete statistical analysis, we can see it by using usage metrics. Okay. Is that clear? Suppose if you can turn on, maybe which one you are liking. Is that a new metric or else a old usage metric? Do you like this? Only one page only. And here we have to select the distributions, platform and report pages. Do you like this way or else maybe the new usage metrics? Which one? Which one you are liking? Just looks like a report. Responses, please. I like this one. New usage metric is giving additional information to me with three different pages. So how many times? This is just like a report analysis. Okay. I can see the complete stats from this new usage report metrics. Any questions up to this part? Do you have any queries? Suppose if the end user is maybe the not end user, maybe the team leader or as a manager asking you to share this analysis, we can export it. Okay, we can export in the form of a presentation, not a PDF or else some analysis. Presentation wise, we can export it. Okay, export in the form of PPT. Clear to you? Others try to respond. Is that clear? So, what happens? Still not. Fine. Is that running or not? 1 second. I have to get the statistics here. I'm just checking whether I will get the status. I mean, for any refresh, we will get the status. So I have to get the status as a scheduled on today's date, 18th, date and then start time and end time, and completed status. Maybe it's still running or it's not sure. We'll wait for up to 8:43. Okay, we'll see. Any other questions? On the left hand side, if you're observing, see here, home tab. So what are the reports that we have completed? Those are all analysis. We can observe this part. Okay, home tab. Maybe from here, if you want to create some ad hoc reports, okay, quick report building, we can try to prepare very quick analysis, but limited data transformations and limited, okay, we don't have a fully featured DAX related functionality and also the query editor data transformation functionality. If you want to prepare a quick report building with available insights, we can prepare it by using this create and browse. So maybe I want to upload my report, okay, browsing, or else complete a report. I want to just cross verify. Okay, I can make use of browse approach. And One Lake Data Hub. This is recently added, which is a preview feature. Maybe at the end of the session, right, Friday, I will explain one example with Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric is a part of Power BI. So I will explain with one example. Maybe you can find it on the YouTube as well in my channel, and as well as I have given lot of demos on this Microsoft Fabrics. Okay, in YouTube it is available. If required, I will tell you, okay, no problem. I will discuss that one example as I committed. I will showcase you how can we use Microsoft Fabric, which is still a preview feature in our day-to-day activities. Still, it is a preview features. It's not fully equipped. Okay, it's full not functional. Some flaws are there, drawbacks are there. Okay, I will explain it with one example. And also the app creation, we can perform the app creation in Power BI services only, not on Power BI desktop level. So example, I have completed my report, that is sales statistic analysis. I want to publish it as an app globally to complete workspace. Okay, completely in my organization level, I want to create this as an app. How to do that? See here, very simple. This is my report and data set, right? I want to create it as an app. So here from this workspace, we can create it as an app. Okay, we can create it by using the more option, we can create it. Or another one is from here also we can configure. See this? I want to create it as an app, create an app, Synapse Analytics. and provide some summary like sales analytics only. I want to give it as an app, sales analysis. So I'm just trying to create it as an app, and globally it should be available to my organization. So that's why I'm adding this workspace. App name is Synapse Analytics. Let try to provide sales statistic report only and show it as a publisher. And if they want to provide any specific user means, we can provide it. Our complete organization, if you want to provide an access, we can select it. Okay. As of now, it is my personal workspace. Okay. I can provide it as an app only. Add content. So we can add the content too. So which report you want to add? As I said, this one only I want to generate it as an app report. Add it. Add it. This is my report. Audience, we can configure the audience. Either the report visibility is the entire organization or only from specific department. We can add the group list of email IDs here. Maybe if I'm interested in the complete organization, I can just try to select it, publish as an app. I'm interested to give them access to some departments. I can provide the department email IDs here. Okay, department email ID. So, and the end user notifications to allow the user, other people to share this report to others. Okay, it's just like a sharing with one to another. So you want to share this report access to others, and the other users will share this report to some other department. We want to allow it or not, we can configure it here easily. Okay, we can configure. Maybe I'm interested with the complete organization. I can select it and publish it as an app. Okay. As it's a cloud, it will take some time. And go to the app. We can see where app here. This is the app development. Only this page. Okay. So this app from here, after creating an app, we can start regular sharing. We know this. We know this. We can provide an access and we can add the list of user IDs. Otherwise, we can just copy this link and share it in the group also. Okay, simple process. Suppose if we can go back, and the app level, just now I created an app, right? We can see that app. It's an organization level. App type is an organization level. Got it? You got it? It's an app creation. How to create an app means this is the process. Maybe in my organization, I want to see other apps, which is an organization level. Get apps. So these are all the other apps, okay, which has been shared globally. In this mine also available. We will see ours also. Okay, I'll just try to add GitHub repository. I want to add it to my app. Get it. That's it. This GitHub repository also you can see it anywhere. App development. Install. Got it. You clear? Any questions? Is that clear to everyone or else any questions? This is created. We can see that app also. Got it? It's a template. Okay, app type is a template, but ours is an organization level app complete. And next one is app I have discussed. Metrics, it's a goal related. Okay, it's again a latest feature. Maybe I want to build for project management part. Example, project management part, I want to see some statuses like what is the status for this report building. So for the project managers to see with the responsibilities like day-to-day activities, we can prepare the goals as well, like what is the status for today and how much percentage of activity has been completed. We can schedule by using this metric operation, new scorecard, or else we can design here the goal metric usage card. Okay, I haven't used this one. Okay, I haven't used this part. It's not an development. It's completely on the management side. But maybe if time permits, I can showcase it with how it will be get created. Okay, scorecard. It's a kind of a metric, as I said, right? I want to define some metric, how much time it has been taken, and what is the status. So we can try to configure it here. Is that a behind or else maybe at the risk? I need some support. I can add the comments as well. Whether it has been completed, we can add the completed status too. Okay, it's a kind of a scorecard metric, how much time and the duration has been taken. And we discussed this part as well. This is an workspace creation. So we can see the regular process, like what are the types of workspaces? Is that a pro workspace or as a premium workspace? Categories will be displayed here. In real time also, if it is a diamond option, it's a premium capacitor, premium per user capacity workspaces. If it's a normal one, normal without any uh, diamond symbol, we can consider it as an pro workspaces. Okay, those two categories we can observe in this workspace information. Okay, fine. So as I said, right, suppose I want to create a report and want to give an access to complete organization instead of giving it as an one by one user. Okay, you have completed the report development. Assume that your report is there. See this. Your report is there. I don't want to give it as an individual user, a bunch of users or as a group of members. I want to provide an access. I cannot go and use it, right? I cannot go here and add the individual email IDs one by one, correct? I want to give it as a bunch of users at a time. Kind of a scenario, you are going to create it as an app. Understood? So from here, while creating an app itself, it will ask you, do you want to add, example, see this. I want to create an app. See this. I want to create this as an app. Okay, we can do that. As of now, it is in my workspace. 1 second. Synapse Analytics. Create app. Which one I'm expecting to create this as an app, maybe RLS static. Individually, we cannot provide an access, correct? Maybe one by one. Suppose if you have 100 users, are we going to add the user list 100 one by one? Which is complex to me, correct? 100 users are there, mail IDs. We cannot add individually one by one, correct? So instead of that, I can create an app to those users with one single email ID. Okay, in that kind of a scenario, I can create an app. See this? Let me create it one more time. So this is my app creation, right? Sales, and also I just want to provide an access to another report, RLS, update, and before updating, I want to define the audience too. So I want to add the content that is RLS report to RLS statistic, add these two. So sales statistic and analysis report is there. RLS report is also available. Okay, in the same app. Okay, and the audience part. Okay, audience part. This sales statistic is for entire organization, and I want to define the role for this too. Okay, for this new audience, I just want to add RLS only for specific user because it's an RLS defined, right? Maybe some users, Michael, I want to provide an access, and some other Alex, and one more user, maybe myself. I'm also one of the user. I'm just trying to add myself. So I want to give an access to this report or else statistic to these users, specific users, but this report is on complete organization level. Okay, this report. So just try to update it as an app. So this is a link. We can just try to copy and paste it in the group, okay, in the Teams group, or we can provide an access to them by just opening it. Go to the app, and here also we just provide this link to that group of users. We can see that list. See here. Okay. It's a combination of this. You can see both. Understood? Is that clear how to do that? Because it's an organization level, I can see this report, and only for the specific users, they can observe this report. Okay, those users only they can see that report development. That's the process. Okay. So if you want to cross-verify the tab, you can just go to the apps. So the one which I have created, you can see the name as well as report. Okay. But few more activities are there. Let me check whether it has been successfully run or not. Settings. See this? You are able to see something like scheduled. You're able to see it? schedule type. So on demand is something like manually if you run the report, it is an on demand. It's an automated. I have scheduled at 8:30 and it's completed at 8:41. Took some, I'm sorry, 8:41 to 8:42. Sorry, 8:41 to 8:42. And this much time has been taken, maybe less time only. But to reflect here, refresh history, it took this much time. Okay. So we can see the statistics from here. Okay. Suppose if there is any failure, I can get an instant notification. So here we have. If there is some failures will be there, we'll get some notifications to these users too. Got it? Next runtime is at 9 a.m. Okay, today only it's at 9 a.m. Try to configure, try to check at your end also. It's important. Suppose these activities regularly, right? If there is a separate admin team, they can perform it. But we have to suggest the timings as per the customer and they can do. If not available, we have to do it on our own. Okay, remember that. But if you have any questions, concerns, please let me know. If we have few more topics, okay, some advanced DAX functionalities we will discuss on this report, and then we will close it. Okay. And as I said, one example I'm going to discuss on the Microsoft Fabric. Okay. We will discuss that part maybe Thursday or Friday. We will complete it. Fine. I hope I have shared all the profiles list. I mean, resumes. Everyone received the resumes, profiles. And if you want me to review, I can review it. If you're already good in review, you can review on your own. Okay, that is also up to you. If you missed to discuss something, please let me know. Maybe if you fail to understand the concept, let me know. I'm ready to help you here. Okay. And even I was expected a WhatsApp group, but it was not happened from this batch, for this batch, right? I don't have any initiative on this. Pagination report, one example. I remember. I remember that. Okay, one example. Fine. Any other things means please respond back in an email. You already have holding my email ID. You can send an email and we can discuss it accordingly. And I hope everyone started sharing this feedback analysis too. Feedback. Everyone started sharing this feedback too. So please try to complete it. This feedback. If you are not completed, please try to complete it. Let me know if there is any glimpses or else something. Okay. In the link, right? I have shared one link, right? Feedback link. There you can just select that link. Okay, you can see that YouTube also. Rarely you can update some updates like monthly updates only, not regularly. I was not busy at that level, but I'm very active on the LinkedIn part. Maybe if you want to get in touch, you can get in touch me in the LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn. Okay, yesterday's note. Huh? Okay, I will check it and I will share it. I mean, maybe if I want to add some documents. This is my LinkedIn profile. Maybe if you want to get in touch with me here, you can get in touch with me. Okay. Fine. Thanks. You already added. Maybe I haven't observed. Thanks, Gaurav. Thank you. YouTube also in the link, right, which I have shared with you. There it is there. Okay, you can just select it. I can find it. Just a subscription only, right? Simple. And Udemy level, there is some questions, which is important and it's a good. Whenever the cost is less, you can just try to enroll it for the certification only. If you're focusing on the certification, just go there. Okay. And you will get some idea how it looks like and what are the questions. Okay. This one. You can see my mail ID. Here it is. And there is a blog. So it's a free. What is the domain? Some additional concepts I have added. It's not a part of Power BI. I mean, like a PL 300 certification. Domain is not a part of PL300 certification. It's still a preview. So maybe I have added some additional information here. You can check it here too. Okay, some how we can navigate it and what is the app source. How can we add additional visualizations and all I have added here. You can just check it. Okay. But I don't think if something I missed. If anything I missed, right, you can tell me. That's what Bashoti, what I'm saying that if whenever the cost is less in Udemy, like INR rupees, I'm telling like 500, 600, you can go with that. Okay, at that time. Maybe for the coupon I have to create, I think I don't know how to create it. So I just ignored. Okay. Let me check if there is any coupon means I will check it and I will update to this group. That's what I'm saying. If some people will start creating the WhatsApp group, Power BI group, just add me. Maybe if there is some updates on Power BI or some requirements are there, I can just post it. As per your interest, you can just try to attempt it. Okay, if you are interested, or else you just ignore it. I mean, I'm saying for the India, the people attending from India. Fine then. We'll connect tomorrow if you have any queries. Okay. And we will discuss on some new concepts. Okay. Some other activities and some functionalities in tomorrow's discussion. Okay. Thanks for joining. Have a nice day. We'll connect tomorrow.